After Walt Disney's passing, many people wondered how the Walt Disney Company would continue to keep its success that it's had since Steamboat Willie. In 1967, the animation studio released The Jungle Book, which became quite a success and is still one of the most popular animated films. And WED Enterprises, aka Imagineering, was hard at work on the Walt Disney World project.
We know what our goals are. We know what we hope to accomplish. And believe me, it's the most exciting and challenging assignment we've ever tackled at Walt Disney Productions. There's enough land here to hold all of the ideas and plans we could possibly imagine. Today, I want to share with you some of our ideas for Disney World.
All who come to this happy place, welcome.
On February 2nd of 1967, Roy O. Disney, Walt's older brother, held a press conference talking about the project, specifically the plans for Epcot, because only several months prior, Walt had discussed what this whole Disney World project would look like. But now their creative genius is gone. He said the project, specifically Epcot, would be delayed for now, as his main focus and the main project for Imagineering would be the Florida version of Disneyland, to be called the Magic Kingdom. The land, however, was in the middle of nowhere, and in order for Disney World to function properly, Roy was able to convince the Florida government to allow them to develop their own independent city. Thus, the birth of the Reedy Creek Improvement District. This was to help with infrastructure, roads, and the constant maintenance of Disney World. One of their biggest projects was one thing Walt originally wanted for the park. He wanted to create a series of tunnels, or a basement-like structure, that allowed cast members to walk and get to their posts without interrupting the themings of certain lands. See, this was a reoccurring problem that happened at Disneyland. There's just one slight problem with this. Florida has a high water table. You dig too far, you get swampy, yucky water. To solve this problem, Disney dug up land just outside the Magic Kingdom and built the basement-like structure on the first level and Magic Kingdom on the second level. This created a man-made lake called Seven Seas Lagoon, which connects directly into the already existing Bay Lake. When figuring out different things outside the Magic Kingdom, Imagineers came up with 3 resort concepts that were to exist just outside the park. One based off the South Seas, specifically Asia, one themed around Persia, and another being a Venetian-styled resort. However, due to budget cuts and lots of changes, Disney would change its resort focus, one dealing with modern amenities, called the Contemporary Resort, a resort based off the South Pacific Islands called the Polynesian Resort, and one that would later debut themed around the wilderness and camping. Disney would also create the Transportation and Ticket Center just outside the Magic Kingdom, where you could purchase tickets, then take a monorail, which was considered an attraction at Disneyland, but used as a method of transportation at Walt Disney World, or a ferry boat to enter the Magic Kingdom, as the parking lot would be further away from the Magic Kingdom compared to what it is at Disneyland, with it being just outside the park. And from that moment on, construction was hard at work. It took a lot longer than Disneyland, as they had a lot more to build. Obviously, not just the Magic Kingdom and all the attractions that would go into the park, but also the 2 resorts that would open on the same day, as well as the Transportation and Ticket Center. In total, it would take 18 months to complete the full construction of Phase 1 of Walt Disney World, with 9,000 plus workers completing the project with a total cost of about $400 million. Now, WED Enterprises and the rest of the Disney company held their breath for the grand opening of Walt Disney World on October 1st, 1971.
magic of Walt Disney World, to fly you to the top of your highest dream. The magic of Walt Disney, magic of Walt Disney. Forget all your sorrows, tomorrow's better than it seems. There's something magical about a parade, little kids and pink lemonade, grown-ups having the best